Hi, this is Nancy Mansell coming to you from CNM Behind the Glass. Let's look at rationalizing denominators. Rationalizing a denominator is a process whereby you remove the radical sign from a denominator. It's considered impolite to leave a radical sign in a denominator, so this process simply removes the radical sign from the denominator. Okay, so let's start with this. 3 over the square root of 7. Anything over itself is 1. And when you multiply something by 1, it doesn't change it. That's what makes it okay to do this. So 3 times the square root of 7 is 3 times the square root of 7. And the square root of 7 times the square root of 7 is the square root of 49. So notice how we're always going to end up with a perfect square in the denominator. So that when we take that perfect square, we no longer have a radical sign in our denominator anymore. Easy enough? Let's try another one. This time I have the square root of 5 in my denominator. I want to get rid of it, so I'm multiplying by the square root of 5 over the square root of 5. And again, the reason I can do that, anything over itself is 1, and when you multiply something by 1, it doesn't change it. Okay, so now I have 5 times the square root of 10 over the square root of 25. Good. 5 times the square root of 10 over 5. And then what do you think? Can I cancel these 5s? Sure enough. And we end up with the square root of 10. All right, one more. This time, the thing I have in my denominator can be simplified, right? Because 12 has a perfect square factor, that would be 4. And it'll save us work later if we simplify first. So let's go square root of 4 times the square root of 3. Okay. The square root of 4 is 2. Now I have negative 6 over 2 times the square root of 3. Now we're going to get rid of that square root of 3 in the denominator by multiplying by itself. So now I have negative 6 times the square root of 3 over 2 times the square root of 9. All right. Well, the square root of 9 is 3. So now I have negative 6 times the square root of 3 over 6. Where did I get that 6? 2 times 3 is 6. These 6's will cancel, and we end up with negative the square root of 3. Good job. You just rationalized your first denominator.